Hello everyone. So I've been wanting to make a dirndl dress for a long time and I'm finally going to get started on that. I'm using a Burda Young 7057 pattern and I'm going for more of like maybe looking more traditional than like a costume. And I've made a Pinterest board full of dirndls and I basically wanted to go with a dark blue, something subtle, and then the trim and the lacing will be with this really light blue. I thought it would contrast nicely. This fabric almost looks black, but it's a dark blue, and then like, it's not exactly white. I think it's like a light gray sort of floral design, but I kind of like this fabric because these little dots almost look like googly eyes. Look, I mean, imagine that as a face. It's cute. But yeah, from a distance, it just looks like a floral pattern. So this is what I'm going to use. What I plan on doing is doing the plain dark blue in the middle, then the floral fabric for the rest of the top, and then doing the dark blue as a skirt. But I think it'll be a really cute dress, and I'm considering wearing it to a wedding that I'm going to in March for my cousin. So this is what we're gonna start doing. I also have no idea what size I am in this. I think what I might do, because I do have a large bust and I'm not sure about the measurements because this pattern doesn't list any sizing measurements, it just gives generic numbers. So if it is too big, I can just take it in where I need to take it in after I try it on. It will be closing with a zipper in the front because a lot of the dirndls that I pinned had zipper closures in the front. But then I will also have this as a lacing over it. So I'm going to make loops somehow. And then this will be laced through. And this is actually going to be, you can't see it very well, but it's a textured trim. And I'm really excited to try something new because I've never tried anything like this before. But I think it'll be fun. So they said to use Petersham ribbon, and this is the closest that I saw to Petersham. I don't know if, is this, I don't know. It was the closest that I saw to examples when I googled it. So I got two just in case, and then just one because I just plan on using it as like the decorative lacing on the front. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get started on this. Okay, so this will probably end up being a bit big on me and I'll have to tweak it and take it in until it fits right, but this is the center back, then the side back, the kind of side front, then the center front is the dark blue for contrast, and also the skirt will be in this dark blue. So this is what the pieces look like. Okay, so I have the outer fabric sewn together. I am going to make a lining. But I'm glad I made the largest size because I have a 40-inch bust right now. And yeah, so it seemed like when I tried it on over me, like if I went smaller, it might not fit me. So keep that in mind. I had to take in the shoulders a ton though. I kept having to take them in and in because they were too baggy and loose. You can see each time I took it in, then I took it in more, and then another time, and we'll see if I have to take that in again, but the shoulders were just too long and gapey. So this is what it looks like so far. I finished sewing the lining of the bodice down, folded over to the skirt, so now I am going to sew the center front seam down, and then we will insert an invisible zipper and the dress will be done, but then I need to do pockets and there's a trim that I need to make. The zipper is now inserted. I need to get some hook and eyes for the very top, but I have the zipper here, and I think I want to use this black kind of braided trim just where the two fabrics meet. I think that'll be cute. So I think I want to sew this on. And soon I need to make the type of trim that it shows to do in the pattern. So I will also be doing that as well. But I think I do want this nice black trim just here. I think it'll be cute. Okay, so this looks really cute. It does show quite a lot up here, so I will be needing to wear a shirt underneath, but it's turned out really cute so far. I need to do a hook and eye closure at the top, but I really like it. It's so cute. I also need to make pockets, so I will be putting pockets in this at the sides, but it's so cute so far. Okay, so I did all of the pleating and I checked my length that it goes all the way around the neckline, and then I clipped it into place. And I think what I'm going to do now is actually just, I'll make the little, I don't know, it looks sort of like little bows, but as I sew these together, I'm going to sew it to the dress. So the trim is like, yeah, done like that to the actual dress. Just because I wanted to know that I made the exact amount that I needed, and it'll attach it to the dress. So I'll like sew these little pieces together and then sew it down into the dress to attach it on each little section. Okay, so I find making these little, I don't know, florets, what you would call them, bows, but it's actually really satisfying to do. I did skip the first one, so I'll have to go back to do that one at the center front, but this is like really satisfying to complete, and I actually would be interested in going back and maybe making samples or learning to do different designs like this that I've seen for ribbon designs that are used for dirndls. So if you guys are interested in me making a video trying out different like ribbon pattern designs for dirndl decorating, let me know, because that might be fun. Alright, I just finished the last little section for the trim, and little Mr. Rossetti was making it difficult. He is very bored because his sisters got spayed today, and they had to be picked up by one of the foster coordinators because we wouldn't have been able to pick them up from their appointment, but we were able to drop them off. So a foster coordinator is babysitting my other two babies, which are his sisters, and so I just have to try to keep him out of trouble. And he's not making it easy to get anything done. He's been following me around all day just because he's like, where's my sisters? Where's my sisters? Okay, anyways, I really love this trim, and I think I might have found a new thing that I really enjoy doing. I really like doing this trim, but I'm not done because I decided that on each little section, I want to do a pearl. Oh my gosh, why are you chewing on me? This is why my hands look like this. If you wonder why I am covered in scratches, and this is why. I shall never have beautiful hands. Oh well. It did worth it. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna pull out some pearls and sew a pearl on each one. So I'll be back. Oh my goodness. Okay, it is starting to look like an actual dirndl now. I used these metal like jewelry O-rings as what the lacing goes through, and then I just cut a length of this ribbon, which is all unwound now, and I laced it through and tied a little bow. Now when I do put this on, I'll have to unlace it and unzip the dress to get into it, but it's really cute, and I like it. I think it'll be adorable when I try it on. Now that I have sewn on the fun embellishment stuff, I went ahead and drafted a pocket for a dress, and I basically just drew a line because these skirt pieces are rectangles or straight lines. Hi, babe. No, you do not go in plastic bags. No. You are such a troublemaker. Okay, so I basically drew a straight line to be the skirt panel, and then I kind of traced around my hand position as if it was facing down towards a pocket in my skirt, and this is what I came up with. So I'm going to cut this pattern out and Okay, you are getting out of the bag, mister. Yeah, and I'm going to be cutting the fabric out of the dark blue fabric. That's the same as the skirt, so it'll blend in. And this fabric is a little bit thicker than this cotton quilting cotton. This is just slightly thicker, so I'll use this for the pockets. And I'll come back. Awesome, so there was this little piece that had been cut off from the fabric as like away from the skirt panels and everything. So I'm just going to use this little piece to cut my pockets from. That way we're not wasting a lot of fabric. And here's what the pocket looks like cut out, and I left room around the border for seam allowance. So now I need to try on the dress and figure out where. Oh, you know what I just realized? I need 4 pieces of fabric for the pockets so that there's a pocket on each side. Never mind, I have to cut one more of these. Anyways, but after I cut out another pocket, then I will try the dress on to figure out where I need to place the pocket, and then I'll work on putting the pocket in the skirt.